So November kicked off with a little bit of everything on Wall Street, some green, some red, and a whole lot of big tech energy. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday morning, November 4th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. All right, let's get started. Stocks closed mixed on the first trading day of the month. The tech-heavy Nasdaq moved up about 0.5%. The Standard & Poor's 500 added almost 0.2%, while the Dow slipped 0.5%, mostly because it just doesn't have the same tech exposure. The big story was once again artificial intelligence. Amazon jumped more than 4% to a record high after striking a $38 billion deal with the maker of ChatGPT. That deal gives the company access to hundreds of thousands of high-end chips built for training AI models. And speaking of chips, Nvidia climbed more than 2% and is now flirting with a fresh all-time high. Experts say momentum in the AI trade is still very much alive, even if it's not lifting the whole market equally. Earnings season also rolled on. Around 300 companies in the Standard & Poor's 500 have now reported results, and more than 100 are still on deck this week, including some well-known names in software and semiconductors. On the merger side, Kimberly-Clark announced it's buying Kenvue in a deal that will create a $32 billion health and wellness company. Investors didn't love the terms, though. Kenvue popped 14%, while Kimberly-Clark sank 13%. Now, outside of earnings, investors are watching Washington again. The government shutdown continues, delaying key economic data like the jobs report. And the Supreme Court is reviewing the legality of past tariffs, which could have big trade implications. In the meantime, we did get some fresh numbers from the manufacturing sector, and they weren't great. The latest data showed contraction for the 8th straight month. With government data frozen, these private reports might matter more than usual. And before the week ends, all eyes will be on the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Report. With concerns growing about a possible pullback in spending, even soft signals could move markets. All right, that wraps up today's Capital Markets Quickie. Join me again tomorrow morning for more market updates. See you then.